First I will be playing Erie Canal Capers. Playing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
happens to all of us around this time of year. Why, we even happen to own Mr. Scrooge in triplicate. Let's begin here at Scrooge's office, a friendly money-lending institution called Scrooge and Marley's Limited. It's late in the afternoon on a very special Christmas Eve.
Keep your eyes on your work, Cratchit.
Yes, Mom.
A Merry Christmas, Aunt Louisa. Bah, humbug. Save me from Christmas. Aunt, Christmas a humbug? You don't really mean that. Oh, yes, I do. What reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough. Well, then what reason do you have to be miserable? You're rich enough. Bah, there's no such thing. Only poor enough. Don't be angry, Aunt. What else can I be when I live in a world of fools blabbering Merry Christmas all the time? What's Christmas to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older and not a day richer. If I had my way, every imbecile that went around with Merry Christmas on his lips would be boiled in his own pudding. And buried with a stake of hollow through his heart. Aunt! Niece. You celebrate Christmas in your way, and let me celebrate it in mine. But you don't celebrate it. Why don't you join us tomorrow for Christmas dinner? I have plenty to keep me busy here at the office. Which reminds me, these are still business hours. Please be good enough to let me get back to work. Good afternoon. A Merry Christmas to you, Aunt. And to you and your family, Lord Cratchit. Thank you, and to you too. And a Happy New Year to you all. Good afternoon!
Scrooge and Marley's, I believe. Good afternoon, Mom. Do we have the pleasure of meeting Miss Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Mr. Marley's been dead for 7 years. In fact, he died 7 years ago this very night.
No doubt his generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. Miss Scrooge, at this festive season of the year, some of us are gathering donations to help the poor. What can we put down for you, ma'am?
Nothing, miss.
So you'd like to remain anonymous?
I'd like to be left alone. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. My taxes help support the prisons, and the homeless shelters and welfare. Those who are badly off can go there.
Many would rather die than go there.
If they would rather die, then they better do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon. Oh, and I suppose you want all day off tomorrow too, Cratchit?
If it is convenient, Mom.
It's not convenient, and it's not fair.
Well, it is only once a year, Miss Scrooge.
That's a poor excuse for picking a woman's pocket every 25th of December. I give you one Christmas day off, and you expect them all. But I suppose I must. Just be here early the next morning.
Oh, yes, Mom. Thank you, Mom. And Merry Christmas to you, Miss Scrooge. I really appreciate it, Mom.
All right, run along, Cratchit. I'll close up the vault for the night. Let's see, where was I? I suppose I can finish counting this in the morning. It does have a nice purr to it. And the smell, better than any Christmas tree. I kind of hate to put it away. Might not work. What makes me love my money? I can count on it. What makes my dark day sunny? The money I'll admit. They say you can count on human kindness. That's all trash.
It seemed strangely cold and gloomy to Scrooge as she arrived home that night. It was an airy night when, well, anything could happen, and the first sign that something was wrong came as the sound of chains being dragged through her house.
Yo, Scrooge!
Humbug.
Yo, Scrooge!
It's still a humbug. I won't believe it.
Eloise, what you doing, homie? What do you want with me? Much, baby. Who are you? Are you here to rob me? Yo, ask me who I was. You're very particular for someone who's breaking and entering. All right. Who were you? My fault was your partner, Jake and Molly. You don't believe in me, do you? Not really. But why do you doubt what you can see?
Well, I've had a slight stomach disorder lately, and it's probably affecting my vision. You must be a bad dream brought on by an undigested piece of beef or an old potato. Yes, that's it. There's more gravy than grave about you. Besides, the Jacob Marley I knew was much more refined.
In death I found my mojo, baby.
Oh, what a headache. Honestly, Jacob, your hat is on sideways and your pants are hanging at your knees.
The Jacob Marley I knew would be caught dead in that. Whatever it is.
Sorry!
No, I believe you.
But what, did you move to the ghetto and join one of those chainy wearing gangs or something?
I wear the chain I told you on. I made it link by link and yard by yarn on earth. And now, I will wear it forever. As you were yours, Eloise.
Mine? Oh no, that look is not for me.
Yo, yours was this long 7 Christmases ago. And you've been working on it ever since, sister.
You've got to help me out, Jacob. You're always a good man in business.
Well, business? Mankind is my business. But how seldom I paid attention to it. Listen carefully, dog. I gotta fly. I'm here to warn you that you may still have a chance to escape my fate.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. You're always a good friend.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits.
Is that the chance you mentioned?
It is, yo.
I think I'd rather not.
Sister, expect the first one in the bell tolls one. You feel me?
You see, Jacob, couldn't I just take them all at once and get it over with?
The second will appear at 2 o'clock and the third at 3. I got a fine old loser. For your own sake, remember what I said. Catch you later, dog.
Jacob? Jacob, wait!
3 spirits?
Humbug. Are you the spirit I was warned about?
I am.
Well, who or what are you?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Obviously.
Long past.
No, your past.
Why exactly are you here?
For your welfare.
I appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure a good night's sleep might do more for my welfare
Let's
than...
call it your dividend then. Rise and walk with me.
All right. Where are we going?
You'll see.
Help us remember a night one December. It all seems so long, long ago. Let's capture the feeling of a scene so appealing that it sets our memories aglow. Take us back to a Christmas past, to a simpler time when friendships were less. We could sing an old-fashioned song. All snug by the fire, we'd go dreaming along. Take us back to a Christmas true, when our weary world seemed shiny and new. Help us bring back those feelings of happiness, and then make an old-fashioned Christmas new again. Take us back to a Christmas true, when our weary world seemed shiny and new. Help us bring back those feelings of happiness, and then make an old-fashioned Christmas new again. Let's make an old-fashioned Christmas new again.
The ghost took Scrooge to see the many shadows of things that have been. Each scene brought back 1,000 hopes, joys, and cares long, long forgotten. They visited his school during Christmas holiday, though it was not quite deserted. A solitary child neglected by her friends was left there. She was cheered, though, by a visit from her sister, Fan. She had a large and loving heart, but died a young woman, leaving one child, Scrooge's niece, Frances. Eloise's favorite visit, however, was to her first employer, Mr. Fezziwig. Here was a man who made the people around him cheerful and fulfilled, not with money, but with words and actions so slight and insignificant that they seemed to go unnoticed. And every Christmas Eve, he'd close up his shop early to throw the happiest Christmas parties you've ever seen. Get out the fiddle, get out the ball, get out the old banjo. We're fixing to have some fun and sing a song. Pick out a partner, pick out a friend, pick anyone you know. Get a dance and sing out strong, so you can sing along. It's a holiday.
for some hospitality. We're gonna sing out, we're gonna dance, kick our shoes, let's go. Take it down on melody and sing in harmony. It's a holiday, 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 having a holiday around the Christmas tree. Just a holiday, 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 what a Christmas jamboree. Now let's all form a circle and stop down on the floor. Now clap your hands so hard and make them so. Circle to the right now. Till you come back home once more. Then sing it out the door, just like we did before. It's a holiday, 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 having a holiday around the Christmas tree. Just a holiday, 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 what a Christmas jamboree. It's a holiday, 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 having a holiday around the Christmas tree. Just a holiday, 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 what a happy Christmas jamboree. Yeah!
I've had those nights.
Now who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas present. Have a look. You've never seen anything like me before, have you?
Never.
Then you never bothered to meet any of my older brothers?
I don't think so. How many brothers do you have?
2011.
Now that's a lot of mouths to feed.
Every year at Christmas time, one of us drops in on this little planet to help solve some of the world's biggest problems. That's why I come to see you, Scrooge.
Ma'am, I can assure you that after the lessons I've learned from visiting the past, there
Scrooge,
is
you've
nothing...
just begun to learn about the real world. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Hang on, Scrooge, we're taking a ride to see what we can see. You don't need money, you should like that. This entire trip is free. All over town, the chimneys smoke, the fires all blazing away. And people showing love to one and all, they're celebrating.
being rich but having no fun, she just feels sorry for you. Now you don't have to be a whiz to know that's the way it is. That's the way it is, Miss Scrooge. You can see it all right here today. You've been on your own, now you've got to be shown. Eloise, hear me say, that's the way it is, Miss Scrooge. You can see it all right here today. You've been on your own, now you've got to be shown. Eloise, hear me say, that's the way it is.
Now where are we?
I'm not surprised you don't recognize the luxurious surroundings of the Robert Cratchit mansion.
I've never met his family. Will they be able to see us?
No, I'm afraid they'll be denied that pleasure. But you can see them. Let's stick around, shall we?
Hurry and set the table, Master Peter. Your father and Tiny Tim will be home any minute. Yes, Mother? I'll get the stuff for you. There they are. Hello, dear. It's Tim and Father.
Merry Christmas to all. Now, you children get washed up for dinner and hurry up now.
Yes, Father. We'll be right back. And how's little Tim today?
Good as gold, and better. Somehow he gets thoughtful sitting by himself so much, and thinks the strangest things you've ever heard. Coming home, he told me he hoped people saw him today because he's a cripple, and how it would remind them on Christmas Day to be thankful of their blessings. You know, he does seem to be getting stronger, doesn't he?
We're ready for dinner, Father. All set. Peter, help me get ready, Father.
Why, thank you, Peter.
I was happy to help.
Excellent. And now that we're all here, it's time for a toast. A Merry Christmas to the founder of our feast, Miss Eloise Scrooge.
The founder of our feast, indeed. I wish she were here right now. I'd give a piece of my mind to feast on.
My dear, the children, it's Christmas Day.
It would have to be Christmas Day to host the health of the hard, stingy, unfeeling room is Miss Scrooge. You know she is, Robert. Nobody knows better than you, poor dear.
But Christmas Day, Christmas Day.
We shall toast your father for the love and happiness he has given us, and to Tiny Tim for the good health he so deserves. And since it's Christmas, I'll even toast to that old miser, Miss Scrooge. A Merry Christmas to us all.
Merry Christmas!
God bless us, everyone.
Tell me, Spirit, what will happen to Tiny Tim?
Now, Scrooge, how can a person who already supports the prisons and the workhouses have an interest in the welfare of just another needy child?
Never mind that. Will he die?
Oh, without proper treatment, perhaps. But Scrooge, that would help decrease the surplus population. We have to go now. It's time for me to leave you.
But you've shown me so much. I want to learn more.
Remember, Scrooge, there's never enough time to do all that you want, and suddenly it's too late.
Future presented Scrooge with a different experience altogether. He was a dark, faceless phantom, shrouded in black and scattering gloom and mystery wherever he walked. By now Scrooge was anxious to make the most of her time in the spirit world, and followed him willingly. Though the phantom never spoke a word, back at the Cratchit house they found a small vacant seat by the fireplace and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. As they traveled along, Scrooge would plead with the phantom for an answer.
Are these the shadows of the things that will be, or the things that may be?
But she received no answer.
phantom strikes, a horror mystery. From shadows yet to be.
She hasn't left it to me, that's all I know.
It's probably going to be a very cheap funeral. I don't know anyone going to it. Suppose we get a group together and volunteer.
I don't mind going if lunch is provided. Maybe they'll have those little tea sandwiches. I love those little sandwiches.
From shadows yet to be scattered through some thieves. There's no one left, there's no one to grieve.
Every person has a right to take care of themselves. She sure did.
That's true, nobody did more than her.
So who's the wiser?
That dead woman, I suppose.
And if she wanted to keep her things after she was dead, she had to summon around after them stage and lying there all alone.
Truer words were never spoken. It's a judgment on her, that's what it is.
Then let's get on with it. She won't need anyone close to where she's going.
From shadows yet to be, fulfilling your darkest destiny. The phantom strikes, a horror mystery. From shadows yet to be.
Where am I? It's my own room. And I'm alive. Oh, thank you, Jacob Molly. I've still got a chance to change. But I don't know what to do first. I feel as light as a feather, as happy as a schoolgirl. Wait, it's Christmas. And I think I know some people who will never forget this day. There's a special glow on Christmas morning. There's a feeling down deep inside. On this bright new day, it's so great to be alive. Alive. It's a magic time, a shining moment, when our hearts seem to beat as one, like a
grocer and the toy shop owner to anonymously send a lavish dinner and gifts to a Cratchit family. She sought out the business people for charity and insisted on making a donation large enough to cover what she called many back payments.
She even managed to stop at Miss Francis's Christmas party for a joyous holiday celebration. But Scrooge was at the office early the next morning. If only she could catch Bob Cratchit coming in late.
Indeed, it was 18 minutes past 9 when Bob transferred with a very busy at his desk.
Cratchit! What do you mean coming in here this time of day?
I'm very sorry, ma'am. I am a little behind schedule.
You are? Yes, I believe you are. Step this way, please.
It's only once a year, Miss Scrooge. It won't happen again.
I'll tell you what, my friend, I'm not going to stand for this sort of thing any longer. And therefore, I'm about to raise your salary.
What?
A Merry Christmas, Bob. A Merry Christmas that I've given to you for many a year. I'll raise your salary, and later this afternoon we can talk about what we can do to help your family. We're going to start by getting the right doctors for Tiny Tim. And he will get well, Bob. You can count on it. Here, let me show you.
Scrooge was better than her work. She did it all and more. And to Tiny Tim, who did not die, she was a second mother. She became as good a friend, as good a boss, and as good as a person as anyone could imagine. And it was always said of her that she knew how to celebrate Christmas well, if anyone alive did. May that truly be said of all of us. And as Tiny Tim so aptly observed,
God bless us, everyone!
By the way, Mr. and Mrs. Hammond, I want you to just recognize, we could just take a moment of silence. Both arms are still working.
Hey, Laurel.
Where's Kayla? Yes, you are. This is here.
I give my present.
I know.
Answer door 4.
We are not above the bride here. We have some people that we would like to thank for all of their help with this tonight. I honestly, Miss Otley and Mrs. Andrews and I and Miss Kay from Astoria.
We have the internet. Top hats. Okay, I got it.
This is when you can't find the top hats after they were delivered 7 days ago. And Miss Otley says, I might have signed for them. We don't know. And that is not a judgment on Miss Otley, because I might have signed for them. At some point, we just didn't know. Okay, so first of all, who should we start with, Miss Kay? Let's start there. Hand that to Jessie. So we have a fabulous janitor at our school this year. Where is Miss Vicki Cooley?
It's okay. I don't need it. It's okay. Just so you know, her name is Vicki Cooley. We love to call her Cooley. It took us a while, but that's
Because she's cool.
She does a great job, and she's
come on down here.
just amazing. We really, really appreciate it.
She can't.
She mopped this entire gym yesterday after school around all of the costumes that were strewn and the cords and everything. And the kids love her. So the kids made you something, Cooley. The kids made you a gift.
Oh, did you?
Yes. And then Miss Kay and I have a little something for you because we appreciate all of your
Well, let's see what you kids are up to, huh? Let's see, I better put something down.
Here,
you
I'll
know.
take it.
I might be able to mop, but I ain't real handy. Let's see.
Just like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
those are nice.
Wow. Good job. Thanks, kids.
We've been so busy that we've shortened all emails down to single letter names. I'm J, she's E, she's C. We just go that fast. What would you be? What letter? C.
That's why.
And Grandma Judy, she doesn't wear socks. So there's no socks in hers, but there's hugs and kisses in there.
What'd you get, socks?
It is a present, but you'll have to wait for just a second.
Come on up.
Leon's like, oh man. Leon, he likes to be behind the scenes.
He likes to be angry.
Now, John, he likes to be behind the scenes, but he's always behind the counter. So, it's not because you smell really pretty.
Merry Christmas and happy soap.
Happy soap.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, Henry and Claire.
What about me?
That's your mom and dad. No, not you. Mom and dad.
Stephen is a board member. Cindy is a board member and a mom, and responsible for lights and garland and lots of the paper and things that need to be screened.
Sonia. And I need Caleb and, no, not Caleb. Oh, here, yeah, Caleb. Here you go. You take that to your mom and dad. And I need Nikita and Sequoia.
away so I can get Santa pictures.
Thanks, Steve.